and Mrs. Dash.
Okay, Derek, I've got my stilettos, my flat iron, and my eyelash curler.
Not much
packed.
of a emergency first aid kit going there, TL.
Is that not good?
No.
Oh, good thing we have an expert here then, because obviously I need some help with my wilderness survival kit. Paul Tarsitano joins us. Paul, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I don't pass at all, do I?
Well, you know what? Maybe after this segment, we'll have you carrying a little first aid kit for the city or
Paul,
whatnot.
I said in the beginning, you never know what's going to happen to her in the hotel room.
This
she
is
could
right.
trip, she could cut
Absolutely.
herself.
I could get a sunburn by the pool. Anything could happen.
That's why we're going to talk about urban wilderness, the wilderness in our urban city.
Okay.
And that's, you still get bites, stings, sunburn, poison ivy, and best time now to talk about it is now. Thursday, the kids are going to be out. We have summer holidays coming around the corner. The warmer weather is here, and we're getting out. And yeah, get out, enjoy the outdoors, have the kids go out and play and whatnot. But be prepared.
That's the important thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you find in your experience that people aren't prepared? They don't have a good first aid kit like this put together in case of emergency like that?
Absolutely. 75% of Canadians have a first aid kit at their home. Only 43 have a first aid kit in their car. About 17% have a first aid kit at the cottage, where you usually would need it.
Need it the most.
Yeah, and you know what? Not just a first aid kit, but certain items that go along with it are not kept up, and also certain medications are outdated. So you got to really be on top of that. You know, what the summer now brings is a lot of common allergies.
Right.
You know, poison ivy, believe it or not, will cause an allergy, blisters. Bites and stings is actually a mild form of allergy. So the kit should contain an antihistamine, such as Benadryl and whatnot.
Okay. Well, let's go through the basics. What should every basic first aid kit have?
Let's start at this side. As we're talking about allergies, common allergies would be some form of antihistamine, as I mentioned.
Right.
Okay.
And you mentioned bites, so this would be good to relieve the itch from a bug bite?
Yeah, there's a new product come out, and it's actually a topical antihistamine. You get bitten or stung that you could apply from Benadryl. Again, it's the Benadryl itch relief stick, and that it will actually have a topical antihistamine that will reduce the swelling and the itch.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
So that's good to know.
All right, what have we got
Let's
here?
look at our wound care. Okay, I have two little nephews.
A lot of care necessary.
I babysit them a lot.
Yeah.
So the helmet goes on, but sometimes they get a little overzealous riding their bikes and not putting their knee pads or skateboarding. Uncle Paul, and they come up and I see the abrasion on their knee. What you want to do then is just remain calm, sit them down, they're children, okay, and then you want to clean the wound. Okay, so if you have soap and water, whatever, or an antiseptic. And then you should have a 4x4 sterile gauze. That's important to put over the wound with some polysporin.
So don't use Kleenex.
No, you know how many times I come across a call, not to go to my paramedic experience, and you know people are putting Kleenexes in the wound.
Oh no, I know.
And, no, you know, and that says, well, brings to mind where aid kit.
This is how sad that is, Paul. I know that one. Okay, so there you go.
Very good.
There you go.
All right, and then let's have. Sometimes I work on the center island, and the big thing people will ask myself is, or ask for, is Band-Aids, blisters. So if you're walking and or doing a lot of touring, where are the Band-Aids for the hot spots? So Band-Aids for sure, because it's the time right now to get out and explore. We're on vacation, so lots of Band-Aids for the blisters and minor cuts.
Good point.
And waterproof tape. That just will hold the gauze in place.
Oh, good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? Before we continue, have a kit, and that's well laid out. If you're on the boat, have it waterproof, and know where the kit is. And that's a real good idea. Is have a kit that's easily found at the home and in the car. But if you're going to leave one in the car, watch out that you don't put medications in there or personal medications.
With the heat as well.
That's right.
Yes.
The heat and also the light could affect meds.
Okay.
Right? So be aware of that. Scissors, again, for cutting tape or whatnot. And you want to have scissors that are not pointy at the end. Why? It's like you may be in a little panic mode, even though they're generally...
Yeah, you could be shaking a little.
Exactly. So get them that with a safe tip.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Okay.
good too for kids too, because if you don't want them to you don't want it to be dangerous for them either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Poison ivy. How many people have had poison ivy?
I've had the poison
I've
ivy.
been lucky.
I've been
Knock
there.
on wood, I have not.
Oh, I look at it and I get it. And it's really something. Actually, poison ivy can create blisters, and a lot of people don't realize that when you're taking care of poison ivy, say you have a child, a 5-year-old, that's bringing the poison ivy plant. Look, Mom, what a nice plant.
Yeah.
What you want to do is you want to wash that off.
Okay.
Within the first 10 minutes to wash the oils, soap and water. But before you do that, put on a pair of gloves so you don't get it.
Right.
Right.
Okay. And then quickly, what would be the very final thing we would do for that?
Spray it with topical antihistamine.
Okay.
And
All right.
that'll prevent the itching and swelling as well.
This is all great, Paul, because I think, like you said, a lot of people don't take all of these things into mind, and it's really important to have them, not only in our house, at our cottages, in our cars, everywhere we need them. Thank you so much for this. We appreciate it.
Thanks a
lot.
I want
having
to tell
me.
everybody that all of this information and more as well, you can go to the website savealifeca.com as well as Benadryl.ca. That's savealifeca.com and Benadryl.ca. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to go something I know a little bit more about, which is outdoor dining. Like formal setting.
Right, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.